Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, Bringer of Light and Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining me. We're going to dive into who am I reading for reading today. And that's where I get a message and you tell me who I'm reading for in the comments below. In the shuffle, we're just going to dive in and get started, okay? So in the shuffle, when I was preparing for your reading, I saw the Death card and the Star. So I feel like a big chapter is closing for you, or a big old way of being you it's like a chapter is closing, a cycle is closing, an old version of you is closing. And we're going in a new direction. You know, the Star, healing, the Star, wholeness, the Star, wish fulfillment. And it's like the Death card is a death and a rebirth. It's a transformation energy. So it feels like an old version of you. You've been you've been transforming into this new version of you that is literally the Star. That's the one, that's the version of you that can hold whatever it is that you are manifesting, calling in, praying for, what you've been working towards. You needed to transform into the version of you that could hold it, that could receive it, that could sustain it, you know, because old versions of us can sabotage, you know, when we're not ready. We want things when we want things, and the universe is always telling us yes, or sometimes it's not yet. And when something has been unfolding for a really long time, or something that we've been, you know, a dream that we've had, sometimes it takes a really long time for it to unfold. It's really asking for us to step into the version of us that can actually live that dream. And that is you being in that Star energy, which I always point to. You are the Star. You have everything in you for the life that you are manifesting, what you're calling in. Your energy is the Star energy, and your energy is a privilege. You are the one that they cannot live without. No matter what it is that you're calling in. If you're calling in a job, you're the one that they can't live without. If you're calling in a relationship, you're the one that they cannot live without. I don't chase, I attract. And the energy from the past was maybe a version of you that was codependent, or, you know, maybe you had a lot of trauma in your life and you had to heal through all of that, and it may have taken a really long time. And guess what? I can relate. I'm here before you because I'm on the other side of all of that now. Doesn't mean that I've never been there and I don't understand and I can't relate. I can relate. Trust me, I can relate. My life has taken forever to unfold, and I am finally on the other side of a challenging life, where life seemed to be one shattering moment after another. Every time I would think that I was getting back on my feet, trying to pick up the pieces, they would shatter again right in my hands. So the shattering energy would shatter again and shatter again and shatter again, until I felt like there's no way I can even pick up the pieces. I totally understand for those of you who relate with that. And I'm now in my Star energy, and I'm embracing it and I'm believing it, because sometimes when you go through a challenging life like that, you don't believe that anything good can ever come. You don't believe that you are worthy. You believe that there's something wrong with you. Otherwise, life would not have done what it did, right? But we were going through all of that stuff for whatever reason. And when we get to the other side, we can look back and we can see that there was a purpose that unfolded through all of that. And now I see more than ever before that every single painful thing that I ever walked through, I'm now helping people to get through similar stuff. So it's like that created this purpose in me, you know? And so whatever it is that you are walking through or have walked through in your whole life, there's a purpose that can be created through all of that pain and trauma when you get to the other side. But to get to the other side, you got to believe. You got to believe that you are the Star. You got to believe that that good can come. You got to believe and trust in you. and that you will always take you to a better path. Your heart knows the way. Your intuition knows the way. And it may not feel like that, but don't let go of hope. Don't let go of hope. Trust that your soul was meant to succeed. Trust that your dreams are there for a reason. Whatever dream is in your heart, no matter what it's connected to, love, money, stability, peace, just feeling stable in your world, feeling good, emotional fulfillment, whatever it is, that dream in your heart, there's a future version of you that's living in that life, that's communicating with you through your intuition, because your heart is taking you there. And it may not feel like it, it may not look like it, but your dream wouldn't be there if it wasn't meant for you. So I guess I really wanted you to know that. Today may be all about that. We haven't even pulled any cards yet, but I saw the Death card and the Star card. Both are major arcanas. Both the major arcanas are the first 22 cards of every deck of 78 cards, and they're the destiny moments. So those things that you're going through, those cards in this moment, it's like they're saying this is a really big, important shift in your life right now. You're going through a transformation that's important for your future. It's important because it's leading you to that star energy where you have healing, where you have abundance, where you literally see yourself as that star. And also the star, for me, is that energy of just like stripped of all of the negative BS from the past, the fear, the doubt, all the challenges and everything that you went through. Not to say that they're not justified or well, they weren't justified, right? But they're not valid, because they are. Everything you went through is valid. Everything you feel is valid. It's there because you went through it and you have valid feelings around it. But, our past does not dictate our future. And when we hold on to those past stories and let it become who we are, let it dictate our value, our worth, who we are, where we're going, that's our choice. And so that Death card says, let's let that past go. You're going through a transformation of learning how to let that past go and let it not stop you from moving forward into wish fulfillment. The star energy, wish fulfillment. Absolute authenticity, healing of all that old stuff, so that you can be that authentic you, that powerhouse, successful, brilliant, beautiful you that you were created to be when you were put here on this earth before life happened to you. So I don't know who needed to hear that, but there you go. Let's see what wants to come through for you. The transformation card itself, the Tower, and the Queen of Swords. The Tower to the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I feel like you are going through, see all the butterflies? Transformation, honey. Confirmation. You've been going through a transformation. You've been becoming someone new. You've been becoming someone who is so discerning of your truth. You are so knowing that what is authentically for you and what is not. It's like you're so discerning of that truth that she's talking to me about, discernment. She's my boundary queen. She's my truth queen. You've heard me say it before, but also that truth, it's connected to. See how she's thinking? She's giving space she's taken her emotions out of a situation, and she's really giving space to allow herself to discern the truth between something she's going to pour her energy into or not. And that may be something that you've never done before. Perhaps you're an ex-people pleaser just like me. And the Tower is a transformation in your thinking, transformation in how you show up, a transformation in how you pour your energy into people, places, and things that reciprocate or not. In the past, if you're a recovering people pleaser like me, you poured your energy into everybody and everything around you, and whether they reciprocated or not, and it left you drained, it left you feeling, less than, it left you feeling unfulfilled. And so that's feels like for the collective that is resonating with this particular reading, it feels like this is the message here, is that there's this transformation that's taking place inside you that has to do with your discernment of who do you give your energy to, and who are you pulling back from. She's my boundary queen. The things that don't resonate for you, you're not pouring energy into. You're not pouring into anyone's cup that doesn't also pour into yours. You're not giving your time, your resources, your energy into what doesn't also pour into you. So you may need some boundaries. Your discernment is turned up right now, my friends. What wants to come through next for you? What is the rest of this message for my friends that resonate with this message? We have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Moon, and the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This is your brand new beginning, okay? And I feel like this is incoming communication, because we've got 2 communication cards here, but it's because you are so in your truth. You are so in your authentic truth. You're expressing your authentic voice. You are discerning whether something is aligned with you or not. And this is, in every area of your life, you're literally discerning, okay, that doesn't feel aligned for me anymore. I'm not going to give that energy. And maybe before you might have given it energy and stayed stuck because it was tied to a past pattern, a past behavior, a past version of you. But see, you've transformed into the butterfly. And now you're in this powerful, she's such a powerful queen, this one. You're in this powerful energy of knowing what is for you and what isn't moving forward. Therefore, it creates this breakthrough energy, even through, if I could pick it up, my Moon card here, another major arcana. It's like you're going through a very, very important change in your life. Some people can read this as like dark night of the soul. Some people read this as some truth that's been hidden from you coming to light. Some people read this as, I can't see my way, but right behind the moon is the sun. It's like the sun is about to come out. You might feel like you're in this, dark tunnel or nightfall, and then the sun comes up. There's a breakthrough energy here. The sun is about to come up. What you can't see is some sort of truth that I feel like you've discerned. It's because you're in this new energy of knowing your truth and your discernment. So it's like you're inviting a whole new life. When we really shift our energy on the inside, our outside shifts. It always happens on the inside. So if you're going through what we talked about in the beginning, a challenging time, when you shift your energy on the inside, and that shift can just simply be, it can be very simple. Simply deciding that everything is working out in your favor. I know that sounds crazy, but simply deciding that everything is working out in my favor and deciding to stay in that, commit to that, no matter what you see, or don't see, I am simply deciding that everything is literally working out in my favor, that I am always in the right place at the right time, that my name is being spoken in places that I've never been, that opportunities are always handed to me, and that everything is always working out for me. When I say those words, repeating to myself so that myself starts to believe them, it creates a breakthrough. For me, this Ace of Swords is like wiping the slate clean and starting fresh. Yes, it's a breakthrough. Yes, it's an obstacle being removed. Yes, it's communication. Yes, it's clarity. Yes, it's truth. Yes, it's all of that. But for what we're talking about right now, it kind of feels like you're going through a major transformation on the inside so that your outside can change and align with your dream and align with what you've been asking for. And see, when we have a dream in our heart, the universe shifts everything around. And sometimes it can feel like the world is crumbling around us. Everything has been shifting around you to align you with your truth of what you said you wanted. And also, it created a shift inside that said that I am standing in this truth and I am no longer aligning with what doesn't align with me. And therefore, my friends, a new beginning has been born here. And I feel like you are going to receive some sort of communication that backs that breakthrough. Now, what is that? We would have to do a personal reading to see what that is, because this is collective and, it's different for everybody. So you could be receiving a job. You could be receiving a call from a job that you have been, trying to get. You could be receiving a call from an employer about a promotion. Something that you didn't see is showing up. But see, I really feel like it's going to resonate as a confirmation of something that you've already seen inside. And you had to transform in order to receive it. And it's like now the slate is being wiped clean, and now we're on the path that aligns us right to it. So this can also be an idea that takes you on a new path. This also, because it's, it can be receiving communication. It can be communication from within, a new idea, an epiphany, inspiration, guidance, clarity, truth. It's all these things, but it's literally wiping the slate clean for you so that the past cannot dictate the future. The past cannot dictate who you are or your worth or your value anymore, because we've shut the door on something from the past and we're literally being realigned with your future moving forward. So I feel like telling you, expect breakthrough, expect to feel the breakthrough, expect to see the breakthrough, also expect to meet the breakthrough. So whether that is an incoming conversation that you're having from someone who calls you, or whether that's you're meeting somebody for the first time, it's going to be a confirmation for you that life is changing for you, and that what you have been seeing on the inside and what you have been working towards is coming together for you. Let me know in the comments below who this reading resonates for, and thank you for watching.